All right, hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 9 of All Elite Again, this TEW 9 series we're doing. We're playing as AEW. It's November 2019. Yeah, let's take a look at what we did last time. We ran 2 episodes of Dynamite. The first one only got a 70, so not the best overall show. And the reason for that is because we had a bunch of guys in the main event that were unimportant, that aren't really over yet. So it's like we got Eddie Kingston, Shingo. I'm not sure about Timothy Thatcher, but we got Axel here. But yeah, so we got penalized a lot for that, and the show got a 70, but it was worth it because we ended up getting Eddie Kingston to recognizable. So yeah, it was worth it for that. We also had more tag team tournament matches. We had the Lucha Brothers making it to the finals. They beat Jimmy Jacobs and Brody King. Did I have... it's not going to say here. I can't remember if I think I had Christopher Daniels distract Jimmy Jacobs or something. And yeah, Santana and Ortiz beat the Best Friends, so they're also moving on to the finals. We also had Kenta randomly go over Jonah Rock. We had Awesome Kong go over Madison Eagles. We had a bunch of promos. And then yeah, let's see the other episode. All right, this one here got a 78, a little better. Oh yeah, we had a great main event. We had John Moxley in a non-title match against Adam Page. I made it a wild brawl. They got an 88. So straight up the best match I've ever booked in this save so far. So yeah, that went really well. What else? We had a 6-woman tag team match where Awesome Kong picked up a win over Davina Rose's team. So yeah, that's big because we're heading into AEW Full Gear. So yeah, the Awesome Kong, the challenger, she's got some momentum on her side. We also had Brody King take on Scorpio Sky 1-on-1, and he got the win. We did a random tag match of MJF teaming with Jonah Rock, and they beat Matt Sydal and Mike Bailey. And basically the point of this match was for right before the match, MJF had announced that he's going to be in the Full Gear Battle Royal, which is for it's a number 1 contenders battle royal. The winner gets a title shot in the future on Dynamite. So yeah, we put over MJF and Jonah Rock. They're, MJF not really lighting the world on fire with his promos yet, but he's okay in the ring. So we're not going to stop his push just yet. Yeah, and we had Ring Camp go over Kenta and the Bucks. Yeah, kind of just farthering what's going on between Walter and Kenny Omega, everything's kind of interwoven. All right, yeah. So that's the rundown of last time. And now we're going to move on to what we're doing this time, which is booking Full Gear. It's in 2 days. We're right up on it. Yeah, we've got pretty much everything. I don't know if we have everything pre-booked, but we've got everything planned out with the whole show. Pretty much, maybe throw in a couple of promos here and there. So yeah, it should go by pretty quickly. And yeah, once we get through that, we're definitely gonna have to take a look at the schedule. I know the next pay-per-view after Full Gear, when is it? Yeah, it's way in February. It's AEW Revolution. So we're gonna have to take some time and do a bit of long-term booking, actually think of what we're trying to build to. Because yeah, November to February is a bit of a gap. But yeah, that's gonna come after Full Gear, so let's go. Let's just get going. Pretty excited to book this Full Gear card, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a pretty decently built up card, we've got our pretty much all of our most over guys in the main event, plus Walter. So yeah, this should be a really good match. Yeah, we're gonna crown our first ever tag team champions. It's the Lucha Brothers and Santana and Ortiz, so that's definitely gonna be a good match. We've got Davina Rose defending against Awesome Kong. We've got the 2 battle royals. I know it's kind of cheap to just do number 1 contenders battle royals, but yeah, we got a lot of people on our roster that we needed to get on the card. So yeah, I just thought it'd be a good idea. It kind of is what it is. Maybe in the future, you know, we're gonna have friggin' months to build up to the next pay-per-view. Maybe we won't have a big battle royal, but we'll see. Oh, oh, there's my cat announcing himself. Hello, Poppy. What's up? Lance Archer's here. Oh, and Timothy Thatcher's injured. Whoa. Shouldn't miss any dates. All right, cool. Man, I guess we can just keep going on. So yeah, I don't know if you saw there, but we signed Cesar Bononi last time. We have signed a crazy amount of people so far in this run. And I feel like we're still technically like in the early days, you know, it's still 2019. You know, we're still on our very first champion. We don't even have tag champions yet. The TNT title's not even in the picture. So, you know, we're still in the early days, but we've got like 100 people on our roster. So, I don't know. Pretty soon, we're going to have to do something. Either we're going to have to take a look. We can either start up a developmental company, which I've never done before. I don't even really know how that works. Yeah, it's something we could do. Or we can just let a lot of people go. So yeah, I feel like most likely we're gonna end up doing the developmental. We still might let some people go. Like there's some people that I have signed that I don't think I've ever booked. Like Kip Sabian. I don't know why I signed them. I might have booked them like I might have booked them really early on, but yeah, he's just kind of there. Who else? You brought in Daisy Hayes, kind of just, you know, I don't know. There's like a lot of people like Daisy Hayes and Allison Danger where it's like I brought them in really early on. I was thinking about doing some stuff with them, and then I just kind of forgot. Forgot about them completely. And you know, it's like Daisy Hayes, she's not even that good of a road agent. We hired Sarah Del Rey, who's way better. So yeah, Daisy Hayes might be gone. I don't know. I like her, but she might be gone. Allison Danger can at least touring. Cool. Yeah, John Moxley's gone from Rev Pro. Let's take a look at AJ real quick. Hello. Cat just really wants to talk right now. God. I feel like with AJ, just, you know, WWE just letting him go, we'd be idiots to not pick him up eventually. But the question, it's not really if, it's kind of when. Like when I need to figure out the best time to bring him in, you know, and figure out something to do with him. So maybe we're not gonna offer him anything right now, but probably soon. Probably soon, you know. If I see anybody try to offer him an exclusive contract, we're definitely gonna jump in and be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, touring with New Japan, cool. Go right ahead. Oh wait, wow. But before, yeah, the pay-per-views tonight. Good thing I remembered. Give me. I get to. Is there anybody else we want? We are doing a women's battle royal, and I haven't pre-booked it, but here, let's look at popularity. Is there anybody over in the US? Oh, it's Hannah. Why is the referee more over than all the wrestlers? Oh, Kaylee Ray, yeah. I mean, they've got pretty decent stats. I don't know. Martina is on our roster. Maybe Watani, not really over. I don't know that we could toss him in a battle royal though. Oh, yeah, pretty much the options are like Kaylee Ray, Rachel Ellering, Martina, who's already on our roster, Mary Apache. All right, I guess we'll just get Mayu. Why not? Hey, Mayu, you want to be in a battle royal? All right, I think we're ready to go. God, you know, I could look up like where. Oh wait, we're booking the show before the pre-show. Can I do any? No, I can't do anything about that right now. Okay, all right, whatever. Why it doesn't say that anymore? Whatever, man. I don't remember where we had our last pay-per-view. It was probably the Great Lakes. Like if I had to guess. So let's see if we can go anywhere else. We can go to the Mid-Atlantic, the Mid-South. Oh, we're over in the Southwest. In the Tri-State. I feel like we were just in the Southwest, but it was for Dynamite. It wasn't for a pay-per-view. Tri-State, why not? Here we have to. We can run the Red Bull Arena in Jersey or Arthur Ashe Stadium in Queens, or wherever this Princeton Stadium is. I mean, it all costs the same amount of money. Let's just do the biggest one. Why not? In the New York, New Jersey area. Because when you're from New York, you say you're from New York, but when you're from New Jersey, you say you live in the New York, New Jersey area. Can we get some good creative finishes for the pay-per-view? Come on, guys. I believe in you. You can do this. Oh my god. Dude, why are they so... They just constantly give me gambles. It's like, I feel like every meeting I get like one good idea out of everything. Likely, yeah. Give me a near certainty right now. Right now. Oh my, alright, dude. Alright, no help, thanks. Sunny Kiss. Hey, we've got a battle royal. How over are you? Oh, more over than I thought. They've got flashiness at least. Come on in. All right, Darby Allin, creative finish. Kenta and Karushita. Wait. Oh, okay. Lighthearted raving. All right, cool. Latigo and Trent aren't dating. They got into an argument. All right, Davina and Chris Statlander hanging out. Training. I mean, yeah, it's the pay-per-view. Let's inspire them, right? When else are we gonna use it? All right, everybody's buzzing with anticipation. Oh, I pre-booked more than I remembered. All right, cool. Right, so let's go ahead and drop in the main event first. We've got Jon Moxley defending the title against Cody Rhodes, Kenny Omega, and Walter. 22 minutes seems a little short for this being the main event. Let's do 25. Make sure the title's on the line. Who's the best road agent? Oh, Cody's in the match. It's gonna be Arn. Alright, we need all our best guys on this. Do we have a creative finish? Let's see. Likely. Oh, we have a near certainty. Alright, let's use that. Excuse me, let's use it. I know we've got the finals of the tag team championship tournament. We got the Lucha Brothers taking on Proud and Powerful in a steal the show match. And yeah, we're gonna put over the Lucha Brothers. You know, I love Santana and Ortiz, but I just, you know, yeah, the Lucha Brothers, I'm pretty sure they're way more over. Yeah, like 58, 55, 60. Yeah, the Lucha Brothers are definitely more over. Rey Fenix is pretty much one of like the best wrestlers we have right now. Yeah, yeah, it just seems right for now to put over the Lucha Brothers. And plus the world champions heel, so yeah, let's have some baby faces win a championship. God, why is Rick Knox so bad? Right, then we've got the women's championship match. Vina Rose and Awesome Kong. I think I tried to make the match a bit longer and yeah, no. Right, and we've got Christopher Daniels versus Jimmy Jacobs. Oh, I made it a street fight already? Cool. A storytelling street fight. Maybe we shouldn't do that. I was trying to see if this could be a wild brawl, but I feel like it would just be better as a regular match. Yeah, there's no titles on the line here. Jimmy Jacobs cannot road agent his own match. Oh, this is the post-show angle. Big spoilers here. Yeah, pretty much I'm gonna have it that Mox somehow cheats to win. He's gonna get the pin over Cody specifically for storyline purposes. So yeah, he's gonna steal the win, and then you know Walter is pissed. You know he's got his guys there. Moxley's got Pac and Shingo. So the heels are basically just attacking the baby faces. Everybody's brawling. You know. And then yeah, of course, then Sting, he's finally gonna appear in the ring. He's you know, the lights go out. Moxley, he's looking all over. He's like, where is he? Like he's looking all up in the rafters. And you know, the lights come back on. Sting's right behind him. He turns around. Mox, he goes for the big wrestling punch. He tries to punch him. Sting blocks it. He knocks him on his ass. He goes for the he goes to put him in the Scorpion Deathlock, and Pac and Shingo pulled him out of the ring before. And you know, Sting and Hangman, yeah, Hangman's also there, I guess. They save the day. They stand tall with Kenny Omega and Cody Rhodes, even though Jon Moxley is still the world champion. We have a Hangman Page angle? No, we don't. All right, I don't want to use a likely on this. All right, yeah, this is pretty much the same angle we've been booking every Dynamite, except this time, Sting's actually in the ring. He's finally made it down from the rafters. All right, so let's see, what else do we got to book here? Is anyone not here? Ah, we can't put Cesar Bononi in the Battle Royal. Oh no. All right, let's do the trios match. Best friends versus Suzuki-gun. Yeah, this is pretty much just yeah. This is pretty much just a feud that's going on because the best friends beat Suzuki-gun in the tag tournament, and Minoru Suzuki, he didn't like that. He's not too happy about that. So now he's pissed and he just wants to fight them. Yeah, and he's friends with James Storm. Who would have guessed? And damn, I haven't even thought about who I want to go over here. Oh, actually, wait, yes, I have. I'm lying. Minoru Suzuki is going over. Let's have him pin Chuck. Here we can do a submission. Or you know what? Actually, here, let's have him go over Orange Cassidy. And yeah, because Orange Cassidy will be attacked by the debuting Lance Archer. So yeah, when I started doing this, I didn't expect to have Suzuki-gun here, so especially not so early in the run. But they're here and they're growing every stream. Like started off with Zach and just Minoru. Now James Storm is a part of the group. Lance Archer is a part of the group. Who knows? Maybe next week, I don't know. Maybe we've got what's his name coming in. Joe Doring. Maybe he'll be in Suzuki-gun next week. Who knows? Maybe Cesar Bononi will be in it. What other matches do we have to book? Oh yeah, we've got the 4-way tag team opener. We've got the Bucks taking on Pac. Man, the idea of Pac and Shingo, it's just such a sick ass team. Like, it's just two of the sickest wrestlers ever teaming up. Two of the most shredded men. Eddie Kingston and Punishment Martinez, and then we were just Evil Uno and Stu Grayson are here just because. It's like, hey, you guys work here. You want to be in this match? And they were like, yes, please. All right, I'm not gonna make it a steal the show match because Eddie Kingston's in it, and I'm so confident it'll do good. It's got the Bucks, it's got Pac, it's got Shingo. Yeah, I think the Bucks need the win here. Because while I am trying to get Pac and Shingo over, Moxley's gonna win in the main event anyways, so it's fine if they lose, I think. Is this an elimination match? Who should take the loss here? I mean, Shingo isn't important. They can take the loss, but I'm kind of trying to get them over. I'd feel bad if I just make one of the Dark Order guys take the loss like I always do. I don't feel that bad. Sorry, Evil Uno. Alright, we've got that on the card. We need to book the Battle Royal, so we need to figure out who the hell is even in it. I think 15. Cause see, I know they have the casino battle royale, the 21-man one, but that's at Double or Nothing. This is Full Gear, so it needs to be different. So I'm thinking 15, maybe. Oh, whoops, damn it. Yeah, I'm thinking 15 is a good amount. All right, let's see. I know. All right, we can do it like this. All right, Sting unfortunately is not going to be in this match. Adam Page will be. Tommaso Ciampa is debuting in this match. Is Bandito doing? Oh yeah, Bandito is on the pre-show. Is he? Oh yeah, I've got this random 5-on-5. Yeah. All right, yeah. Bandito, unfortunately, and the other heel luchadors are in that. Man, we've got Brian Cage here. I kind of signed him for no reason, really, with no plan. You know, I just saw that he was a little bit over, and I was like, yeah, we can use a Brian Cage. Do I want to debut him in Meet right now with no plan? Welcome back. Brody King's in the match. Dalton Castle, maybe. Darby Allin, maybe. Frankie Kazarian can be in it. Joey Janela, Kenta, MJF's in it. Scorpio. Timothy Thatcher's a blown eardrum. Should he be in the match? I mean, he's over. He's pretty over, yeah. Surprisingly over, even. Yeah, I don't know when. Is he wrestling somewhere else? Oh, it doesn't say here. Yeah, I don't know how he's getting over. I haven't really been booking him that much. I mean, yeah, get in there. We'll throw in Darby. Yeah, Darby can be in there. Dalton. I think Dalton is still in a slump or something like that. He's got one of those negative effects on him. Yeah, let's get Matt Sydal in there. Screw it. Brian Cage can debut here. Why not? We need 2 more people. Lance Archer, it would be weird if he debuted like helping Suzuki-gun, then like 15 minutes later is in this battle royal. I don't think he needs to be in it. Yeah. As cool as it'd be, he doesn't need to be in it right now. Fantasma is in the he's gonna be in one of the pre-show matches. All right, here, show me. Well, Chris Brooks is pretty over. Where are we? We're in the tri-state. Oh, Ilya Dragunov's good. They're not like over, but they are good. They're decently popular though. Luchasaurus. Oh, Mike Bailey, right. Ultimo's on the pre-show. Wheeler Yuta, not yet. Still in the oven. Oh, right. Jonah Rock should be in this, actually. We've been doing some stuff with them. All right, so yeah, Jonah Rock get in there. And damn, do I want... Let's see, how many faces versus heel do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, yeah, we should have another heel then. Let's see, Chris Brooks, was it? All right, Chris Brooks is pretty popular. Dragunov's a face, damn. I mean, Dragunov would make sense. I've had him in matches against Moxley a couple times, so they'd at least make sense. But they're a babyface. I kind of want another heel. Cause how many do we got in here? We got Cage, King, Joey, Jonah, MJF. Yeah, we need one more. You know what, Chris Brooks? Today's your lucky day. You made the pay-per-view. Congrats. Oh, Timothy. Yeah, see, should we take Timothy Thatcher out then? All right, yeah, let's take Timothy Thatcher out and Mike Bailey, today's your lucky day. You're on the pay-per-view. Oh wait, no. Oh, you know what? Matt Sydal and Mike Bailey both. I mean, I'm thinking about it now. They don't need to be on the. Oh well, actually, yeah. I think they do need to be. Because Matt Sydal is recognizable. I don't. Who else is in that match? Oh, well, I mean, Bandito. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bandito is recognizable. And Fantasma. All right, you know what? Yeah, you can be in this. It's fine. All right, it took me way longer than it should have to book this. Hooray! Let's make it a little over 15 minutes. No title. Yeah, Tommaso Ciampa's going over. It's big debut. Who's the final elimination? You know what? Let's give it to Hangman. You know, then after the match, maybe we can do like a work the crowd segment where they shake hands or something. And let's have MJF be the second to last. Brian Cage is debuting, so yeah, he can be one of the last ones. I think that's fine. All right, I think this is it for the matches. Actually, for the pay-per-view. Let me see. All right, we got the world title match, tag titles, women's battle royal, best trios, street fight. I think that's it. Yeah. And then on the pre-show, we've got a women's battle royal. We've got a. This is gonna change. I mean, yeah, we can literally just take out Toxin and Latigo. Sorry, guys. So yeah, we've got 2 6-man tags on the pre-show and a women's battle royal. Or 2 6-person tags. Excuse me. I'm out here misgendering. I mean, let's swap these two actually. And I mean, should we give the street fight more time? I mean, Jimmy Jacobs is well known actually, so yeah, let's give him some more time. It's a street fight. Let's give him 18. Yeah, do we want to do clean decisive finish? I mean, yeah, screw it. Or I mean, here, let's do this. Here, it doesn't have to be the finish, but we can just do a botched interference. All right. All right, let's get some promos going. So, all right, we definitely need Moxley to talk. So 6 minutes backstage. We'll do foreshadowing. Yeah. We got Mox. We got Pac. We got our boy Shingo. He's talking about the guys he's gonna wrestle. So it's Kenny, Cody, and Walter. And should he be being? We don't need an interviewer for this. All Right. I think we looked at this already, but do we have? Oh, it just is likely to succeed for Cody. Yeah, I don't think we can use that here. All right, let's do a Cody promo. That we definitely need a Cody promo. We've got Cody. Let's have Adam Page here too. Why not? Cody can be talking to Renee. Oh yeah, and just like Moxley, he's just hyping up the main event. And you know, I figure Renee is asking him like about, you know, like what are your thoughts on having to wrestle in a fatal 4-way match against your elite partner, Kenny Omega. And you know, Cody Rhodes, he's like, you know, I would never stand against one of my own brothers. But you've got to understand, this is for the world championship, and that means everything to me. So I'm gonna do whatever I can to win this match tonight. Just a little tease for the future. And you know, of course he's talking about, you know, fuck John Moxley. All right. Oh yeah, this is not a direct quote, but Cody's in it to win it, baby. Here, let's do the the respect angle after the battle royal. We got Adam Page working the crowd. We got Tommaso Ciampa. And we're going to throw MJF in here. I think I want to have one of Tommaso Ciampa's first feuds be against MJF. Like, we can just have it be a thing where MJF is like, you think you're better than everyone because you wrestled in Florida in front of the same crowd of losers week after week after week, and etc. etc. So yeah, and plus I'm pretty sure we made MJF the second to last elimination from the battle royal for that reason. So MJF, should he be working the crowd or be in the background? I don't know. You know, we're gonna have him working the crowd. Why not? But yeah, I imagine they'd be in the ring, you know, doing the respect thing. You know, Adam Page is like talking to Tommaso Ciampa. They shake hands, and MJF's just kind of on the floor in the back, seething, like he's just pissed. Yes. That's after the battle royal. Oh, we need to give Davina Rose a promo because she's good at them. Yeah, this can also be hype. Right, Davina, she's talking about Awesome Kong. Who is she talking to? She's talking to Denise. And yeah, I think that's fine. No need to overcomplicate it. Davina está hablando de... Davina hypes. Hype. Should do a working the crowd segment with the Lucha Brothers after they win the titles. So here. Which, you know, I know it's not the most like original, probably not the most original idea ever to put the titles on the Lucha Brothers immediately, but it's like, come on, man. They're the Lucha Brothers. They're so good. They're so good. They're so over. One of them is Ray Phoenix. Like, and the other one's freaking Penta. Like, come on, man. It was gonna go to either them or the Bucks, you know. And I was like, you know, I'm sure the Bucks will get a title reign in the future, but I just kind of wanted to put over the Lucha Bros. I like them. And Santana and Ortiz can be ground players. Yeah, it's literally just them celebrating their win. Let's see. Moxley's had a promo. God, see, I want to give Kenny and Walter promos, but they've really been letting me down lately with the promos. I'm not gonna lie. Like Walter has been especially disappointing. Like, let me see. Let's look at their mic skills. Yeah, see, Kenny's 42 to 55. Okay, not great, not great, but he's over. So, but yeah, Walter in theory should be better. Yeah, it should be way better. And yeah, 93 star quality, but they keep just, you know, bombing in these promos. So I almost don't even want to like do them, honestly. I kind of just, you know, I'll do them, whatever. All right, here, let's give Kenny Omega a promo. We'll just make it short and sweet. 3 minutes. Here, we'll do tease because I don't think we've done that one yet. Kenny Omega character development. We'll have the Young Bucks in the background. They're talking to Melissa. Man, it's nice to have like a show fully planned out. You know exactly what you're doing when you sit down. You know exactly what you're booking. Don't gotta waste time. Like, oh, should I do this match or should it be a tag team? Should it be a 6-man? Like, you know, and we know exactly what we're doing. We're going. Great feeling. All right, Kenneth Omega. All right, Kenny Omega promo. Here, let's put this one here, and let's have the Cody one be. You know, have it higher up on the card because I feel like it's gonna be better. Here, let's give Cody more time. Actually, talk to him. All right. And unfortunately, we got to give Walter a promo. Fingers crossed. Here, we'll make it short. 3 minutes backstage. This can be foreshadowing as well. Here, Timothy Thatcher's ear hurts, but he can stand back here, right? Axel, you're not even wrestling tonight, but so you can hang out here. And yeah, Renee Paquette, excuse me. All right, it's talking about Mox. Talking about Cody. It's talking about love. Um, let's go. Definitely not right before the main event. We don't want that. Uh, damn, where can this go? Here we can. All right, you know what? Cody can talk right before the main event, so we'll do that. All right, Cody, no pressure. All right, we need to make something a wild brawl and something storytelling. God, I don't want to make the women's title match storytelling, but we could if we wanted to. I don't want a street fight to be storytelling, you know? Then here, let's do this. Yeah, it just feels wrong, you know, to have a storytelling street fight. I guess these guys can tell a story, right? Yeah, I know Chuck Taylor definitely has really good psychology, actually. All right, I'm just gonna trust you guys. Tell a story. And what can be a wild brawl? Damn. I don't really have a wild brawl type match on this card. Yeah, I can see this. Yeah, this is still a show. I mean, I don't want this to be a wild brawl. Yeah. We can make the main event a wild brawl, but it has to be a lot shorter, and I don't really want to do that because it's the main event. Should be long. Can you guys brawl? Oh yeah. Tongan brawl. I mean, you know what? Why not? Let's go for it. Okay, but Awesome Kong doesn't really have the stamina for it. Cool. Okay, we'll just go ahead and put this back to what it was. This is a storytelling. Can this be a wild brawl? I mean, that would make sense. It is a street fight, right? Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of this before, actually. Oh, I didn't think of this before. All right, thanks, Sarah DeRay. Oh, both of them. All right, guys. Hey, the bar's green. Used far too much. Slightly overused. Slightly overused. Slightly overused. Why is Shingo being used far too much? He's in the opening match, and then he stands behind Mox here. All right, here, let's do this. Pac and Shingo. Well, let's take him out. It's just Moxley. It's just Moxley by himself. Does that do anything? Use far too. What the? I mean, oh well. I guess he's in the main event angle, right? Dude, what if I just take Shingo out? Whatever, man. Slightly overused. Okay, cool. So I don't want to get penalized on the friggin' pay-per-view. Alright, yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but it will be fine. We can just imagine that Shingo is there involved. Alright, yeah, we're not gonna do any pre-show matches because we're gonna have to book the 0 hour after the pay-per-view. I guess I didn't set it up right. Yeah, so this is a pay-per-view. I don't know. I've really got faith in this main event. We've got Mox, we've got Cody. They both do really well in matches. Kenny and Walter are also really good. I think the tag match should be at least like I would be shocked this tag match isn't like at least an 85. Um, the women's match should be good. We've got a Cody promo. We've got Tommaso Ciampa debuting. I'm gonna be optimistic and say that we get like an 85 for this. I've been wanting to get an 85 for our Dynamite, and we haven't been able to do it so far. But I think this pay-per-view is gonna be good, so I think we can pull off an 85. All right, let's go. 85. Let's go. All right, we start off pretty hot with a 77. Yeah, we put the Young Bucks over in this fatal four-way tag team match here. Damn, Pocket of 90. Whoa. Eddie Kingston was off his game. All right, but yeah, the match got a 77. All right, good, nice start to the show. Get some momentum for the Elite going. Whoa, hold on. Whoa, hold on a second. All right, this whole time I was sitting here, I thought my laptop was plugged in, but it's not. Well, it is now. So yeah, all right. This John Moxley promo gets a 76. That's decent enough. Let's move on. Yeah, Best Friends versus Suzuki-gun gets a 73. I'm pretty happy with that actually. Orange Cassidy got a 54. The Best Friends both got 64s. James Storm got a 51. That's pretty decent. Zack Sabre Jr. gets an 82. Of course, Zack Sabre Jr. is too good to be in these matches, man. We need to we need the TNT Championship, honestly, because once we've got like a mid-card title scene, Zack Sabre Jr. is in there. He's in there. He's getting 82s and random trios matches. Oh yeah, Lance Archer debuted. So yeah, and his gimmick's good. It's very good. All right, Davina Rose promo 65. Not the best promo from her, but not the worst either. That's decent. All right, and yeah, Christopher Daniels and Jimmy Jacobs get a 66 in their street fight. I was really hoping for at least a 70, but we'll take a 66. Daniels got a 60, Jimmy Jacobs got a 59, and they had great chemistry. And yeah, the storyline didn't gain any heat, but it does advance. So yeah, slightly disappointing, but not terrible. And yeah, the storyline is definitely gonna continue from here. Yeah, and here's Kenny Omega again with a slightly disappointing promo. 58. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Do we give Kenny Omega a friggin' manager? Do we bring in Don Callis or something? Because yeah, he's just not delivering on these promos. Oh, and speaking of yeah, well, let me just do something real quick. All right, now this says MJF versus Mike Bailey, but we're just gonna go ahead and slide Tommaso Ciampa in here because that's we're gonna have that be a feud coming up. So yeah, I just want to get him in the storyline. This Mike Bailey doesn't even need to be here. I think that's how you spell his name. Oh yeah, okay. All right, we've got the big battle royal coming up where Tommaso Ciampa is about to debut, as well as Brian Cage, who was just kind of a random signing. So let's see how this does. All right, 74. Can't be mad at that. Yeah, Chris Brooks was off his game, but hey, whatever, man. You made the pay-per-view. Brian Cage's gimmick's great. Tommaso Ciampa adequate. Yeah, see, this is why I put Tommaso Ciampa in the storyline, because I was like, if this match does well, I want it to, like, the storyline could use some heat. Oh, okay, and the SCU and Jimmy Jacobs storyline advanced because Brody King and Scorpio and Frankie Kazarian are in here. Cool. Oh yeah, but Tommaso Ciampa picks up a big win here, which means he's gonna get a title shot in the future. Something, you know, we can look forward to. Wow, and the respect angle gets a freaking 74. All right. Well, thank you for being here, Tommaso Ciampa. He's off to a good start. Hey, and a 73 for the women's championship match. Davina Rose got a 74. Wow, that's really good. Yeah, not really much else to say. Oh my god, hold on. There is much else to say. I almost forgot to book this. Whoa. Yeah, Bianca Belair. I'm gonna have them debut in the Battle Royal, the Women's Battle Royal in the pre-show. They're gonna win the Battle Royal to get a title shot. And yeah, then I guess after this match here, they're gonna attack Davina. You know, we've pretty much been booking Davina Rose as though she's the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, where she defends the championship, and then like it's like New Japan style, where she defends the championship, and then immediately a new challenger appears. And yeah, we usually have them jump her. Although it's been Awesome Kong twice, so yeah, the Bianca Belair is here now. Davina Rose victim. Does Awesome? I mean, Awesome Kong doesn't need to be there. Yeah, I can just beat these two. All right, yeah, we'll just have 2 minutes of Bianca Belair working the crowd. And Davina Rose, I imagine Bianca Belair would just head over for finish. So she's here. She's gonna be selling. All right, and I hope this does well. Okay, yeah, that is where it goes. All right, yeah, I hope this does good because Bianca Belair, technically, we haven't debuted her yet. She's gonna debut on the pre-show, which was supposed to be before this, but yeah, let's see. All right, a 68. That's not terrible. It's not terrible at all. Bianca Belair is gonna be the next title challenger. We've established this. Cool, we can move on. Walter promo gets a 64, better than Kenny Omega. So yeah. Something to think about. Yeah. Lucha Brothers and Santana and Ortiz. Isn't this exactly what I said? At least in 85? Yeah, so yeah, the Lucha Brothers and Santana and Ortiz, they freaking delivered here. So the Lucha Brothers are our first ever tag team champions. Good for them. Yeah, thus concludes our tag team tournament. All right, this is good. This is good. We need this for so we can finally have an 85 show that I've been wanting. Oh, but the working the crowd segment after gets a 59. Man. All right. Shouldn't have done this, but anyways, let's move on. Thank you, Cody. Cody with an 86 promo. The key is to have Cody Rhodes talking by himself. Like, Hangman Page is there in the background, but he's not speaking. You know, we tried it once with Hangman speaking and the Young Bucks speaking, and they kind of just tanked the promo. You just need to let Cody do his thing, you know? Just let him cook. 86 promo. Thank you, Cody. Oh god, I hope this main event, I really want at least an 85. At least. Come on. Woo! A 94. Wow. Even better than I thought. Oh yeah, and we used the creative finish and it was a success. Yeah, everybody did really good. Walter did better than Kenny Omega and Jon Moxley. That's insane. And yeah, Cody had the best performance, but Jon Moxley retains the title in only his first title defense. Yeah, he beats all these guys. 94. Hell yeah, man. All right, yeah, and the big show closing angle where Sting finally appears in the ring. He drops Jon Moxley. He doesn't get to put the Scorpion's F-Lock on him yet, but you know, he teased it for a second before Moxley got out of there. And yeah, so all right, this was a very successful pay-per-view. Let's see what we get. Oh, 91. Hell yeah. All right, yeah, I'm pleased with this pay-per-view. You know, we put a lot of work into, you know, building up to a lot of these matches. We had the best friend Suzuki-gun storyline. We've got Eddie Kingston and Punishment Martinez and the Young Bucks both feuding with Pac and Shingo here. This makes sense. We got a street fight, battle royal. Very pleased. And yeah, no, let's book the 0 hour, I guess. I wonder how this being after Full Gear will affect anything. I guess we'll see. All right, this match, yeah, we need to modify it. So it's going to be a 3-on-3 now. Man, we can make it a Lucha Rules match, actually. That'll be sick. Oh, man. Puma King. All right, yeah, we've got 3v3 Lucha. Here, not. 3v3 Lucha Libre, best 2 out of 3 falls. Let's do a 2-1 non-comeback. Here, yeah, we'll do 2-1 non-comeback, but it's gonna be a tainted finish. So they're gonna steal the win here. Bandito, Black Taurus, and Puma King. Because these guys have been here since the beginning, and I've pretty much done nothing but job them out, and I feel bad about it. So I really want them to get the win here. Cool. I should start a story. I kind of want to do a storyline with Phantasma. Yeah, here, let's just go ahead and start a storyline. Why not? It's like, yeah, I accidentally I brought in that Phantasma as a face. So I feel like the logical thing to do would be to have him turn on Dragon Lee and turn heel, right? So we got Dragon Lee, Hijo de Fantasma, let's throw Bandito in there, Black Taurus in there, and that's good for now. We don't really need to throw in Ultimo Dragon. He's just kind of here as a as a guest appearance. Oh, we're pre-booking this? Add this to the show. Oh, I was meaning to check this. Oh, we didn't even add it. God damn it. Oh, okay. Apparently we pre-booked the women's battle royal. I forgot all about this. But yeah, okay. So Bianca Belair, Victor, Madison Eagles is gonna be the final elimination. Allison Kay, Jessica Havoc, Mika Iwata. Okay. Oh, Madison Eagles is in here. Okay, cool. Let's take Madison Eagles out. Oh, you know what? I know who. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Who should be the final elimination then if Miko Wada's not here? Should it just be Allison K? Or no, Allison K and Jessica Havoc are heels. Man, alright, who's the next most over face in the match? Martina's over, but I don't know if I want Martina to be the final elimination. Hikaru Shida and well, Hikaru Shida's not even here. Mika Wada is not really over. Chelsea Green is slightly over, but I think they're like still unimportant. You know what, man? You guys figure it out. Damn it. Damn it. I freaking just Madison Eagles. Where's Sunny Kiss? Am I blind? Where they at? Where'd they go? Dude, I'm losing my mind right now. Okay, I forgot I invited Mayu Iwatani. So you know what, Mayu Iwatani, you get in there, and actually they can be the final elimination. And I'm sorry, Sunny Kiss. I was gonna put them in the match, but they're just not there anymore. We'll check again. I might be losing my mind, but I did not see them there. Yeah, where the hell did they go? Alright, I'm very confused about this, but there's nothing we can do about it right now. Oh my god, please just add it to the booking sheet. Oh, I see what's going on here. I'm stupid. Okay. Alright, we want to Odeo tie 3v3 here. So they're gonna take on here, we're gonna have Kagetsu, Hana Kimura, and Hazuki, and they're gonna go over to Neil Dashwood, Riho, and Mayu not Mayu Iwatani, Hikaru Shida. Let's give the win to Kagetsu. Here, we'll have Rio take the loss. Open match. Let's have yeah, let's have Rina Yamashita. I don't have them as a stable yet, but let's have Rina Yamashita as ringside. We can even have them interfere. Why not? Rina. But yeah, let's have them attack Tennille. All right, so we need some promos here. All right, who didn't talk on the main show? Mox, Davina, Kenny Omega, Chomp, or no, this is the Respect Angle. Beatdown, Walter cut a promo, Lucha Brothers. Here, let's give the Young Bucks a promo. I don't know. It's kind of weird now. This was supposed the 0 hour was supposed to come before the actual event, but now we're booking it after. I'm just gonna book it as though it's happening before. So I'm just gonna have the Young Bucks hyping up the Fatal 4-Way that's already happened. Here, let's have it be comedy. I never do comedy. And yeah, I'm not gonna add everyone in the master, but yeah, Pac and Shingo. Let's have them with Denise, I guess. Why not? See, I do an Awesome Kong promo to hype up the oh man, see I messed up. I made this, but now I have to do damn. I have to do a storytelling Wild Brawl and steal the show. I only have 3 matches. What the hell? Alright, here we're gonna do a storytelling battle royal main event. This is probably gonna be a terrible idea, but I guess that's what we're doing. This is obviously a steal the show match now. And this has to be a Wild Brawl? Man, how much is the penalty if we just don't just don't do that? Because oh yeah, I did not foresee this being an issue. God, would it be worse to just have it as a match and not do a Wild Brawl, or have a bad Wild Brawl? That's the question now. It's like, what would be worse? We're just gonna leave it as a regular match. Whatever, man. All right, promo. The best friends. The best friends can cut a promo. All right, again, this is this is them hyping up a match that we've already booked. You know, Chuck Taylor's like, you know, last week we were just cutting a promo backstage. We weren't ready to fight. But, you know, this time we're coming straight at Suzuki Gun. And you guys are friends with James Storm now? Let's get James Storm in there. And did I do a Lucha Brothers promo on the pay-per-view? I don't think I did. Here, we'll do like a Lucha Brothers hype promo, and that should be enough to fill out the time. Although, I think we're already doing a hype promo. Let's do, tease? I don't know. Whatever, man. See if we can get the bonus to offset not doing a Wild Brawl. Yeah, we had a really successful pay-per-view. Let's have a bad pre-show. Okay. I mean, this is fine. It's just a pre-show. This like booking a 0 hour thing is kind of an experiment. And yeah, I kind of forgot that it would make me do a Wild Brawl storytelling match and whatever. I don't, these people involved can't, they can't have a Wild Brawl. And like maybe Hikaru Shida can, but I feel like everybody else in the match can't. I don't know. We're going. All right, the best friend, 63 promo. Cool. All right, this trios match gets a 57. That's decent enough. Yeah, the storyline gained heat. The storyline that this didn't start the storyline, but the storyline gained heat. Let's go. All right, the Lucha Brothers with a good promo. Thank you, Lucha Brothers. Thank you, Melissa Santos. Whoa, yeah, and this match, which was supposed to be a 5-on-5, but ended up turning into a Lucha 3-on-3 tag team best 2 out of 3 falls match. It's a 76. Yeah, the heels go over. They win 2 falls to 1. The match ends with Bandito pinning Ultimo Dragon with a handful of tights. Man, he got Ultimo Dragon put over Bandito. Thank you, Ultimo. Yeah, Dragon Lee got a 76 in this match. Freaking Bandito got an 85. Dude, I've got to push Bandito. Yeah, and the Dragon Lee, Hijo de Fantasma, and other Luchas storyline started off pretty good. There's no way there's no way the women's battle royal is gonna beat a 76. We might have messed up here, but let's see. I mean, Bianca Belair is popular, which is why we signed her, and she's in the match. So let's see how this does. A 62. Okay. Bianca Belair was off her game. All right, Bianca Belair, good debut. Oh, the 67. All right, yeah, so we might not beat. This may be the one and only 0 hour we ever booked. We didn't do a Wild Brawl because I wasn't. Yeah, let's just move on. All right, who did good on the pay-per-view? The Lucha Brothers did good. Have we talked to them recently? We did before. All right, we talked to Penta here. Let's do Rey Fenix. I feel like we've praised Cody multiple times, so we're not gonna do that. Here we'll do Davina. I'm trying to think if anybody else did good. I don't know. We'll give Bianca Belair some encouragement because they were off their game in their friggin' debut. Get it together. That's the encouragement. All right, 2.6 mil. Something light. Whoa, man, we went up literally everywhere in the world. This Amazon deal. They need to take this out of this mod, man. This is too good. This is too easy. Like just one deal, and we've got popularity in friggin' every territory in the world. That's insane. All right, media scrum. I'm not good at these. So here we go. Do you have any regrets about not meeting fan expectations? Wait, we're doing a scrum about the pre-show? Oh my god, I like... is it... Here, on this occasion, we just didn't have room for everything we normally do. We didn't see... Why are we doing a scrum about the 0 hour? Oh, and Cody was disappointed that he wasn't on. What the hell, man? I just wanted to give him a little break. How are you intending to use your new... My cat is here and he's like all in the way. How are you intending to use your new signing, Dan Garcia? We're just gonna play it by ear. Hazuki, we're gonna play by ear. Chris Brooks was off his game. I'm sure it was a one-off. Joey Janela and Penelope Ford don't like each other, right? They broke up. Alright, see, I said this answer to this question in my WWF 1998 save, and people didn't like it. So I'm not gonna do that one. I feel like a little tension backstage might not go over well with Joey Janela and Penelope Ford. Here, I'm gonna sit down and work it out with them. Oh, look at that! And Joey Janela and Penelope Ford like that. Cool. All right, that was a weird scrum. We talked about. God, we have new tag team champions. John Moxley had a freaking. They had like a 93 main event. Lance Archer debuted. Tommaso Ciampa debuted. Brian Cage debuted. And they're asking me about Joey Janela and Penelope Ford backstage. What a scrum. I would like to move on from this screen, please. Thank you. Jeez, I'm gonna go on the forum and be like, hey, if I have somebody blacklisted, can they not show up on the loading screen? Can you guys get to work on that, please? Can you do that? I shouldn't say get to work on that. They're not gonna like that. I should be respectful when I ask people to do things. Oh yeah, so Full Gear did really good. We got a 91. Great main event. Cody promo did really well. The Lucha Brothers, Santana and Ortiz tag match did really well. The women's title match did really well. Everything did really good actually on the show. Yeah. Really, I'm going to pat myself on the back for this one. I'm really proud of myself. It was watched by 6.9 million people. It's a very realistic amount of people to be watching an AEW pay-per-view. We can steal Finley from New Japan, but I don't want to. I don't know who this is. Is this like a AI, like a game generated guy? Who the hell is this? Right. Right, we always gotta scope out the scene. Make sure freaking Mark Briscoe isn't available. Eventually, we'll get the Briscoe brothers. All right, thank you Kagetsu, thank you Mayu. 6.9 million people watched our show. 6.1 million people watched the pre-show. Damn. Daisy Hayes is saying we should let Kagetsu talk. Does Kagetsu speak English? Let's see. No, damn it. Damn, they've got mic skills though. People were mad that the main eventers weren't on the pre-show. Cool. We're probably not gonna do a 0 hour again. It's a fun idea. I mean, unless I can figure out to actually do it so that it's before the friggin' pay-per-view, and figure out a way so that we can do it so that God, do we have to? Because I was gonna say if we set it up like a B show, maybe we wouldn't have to do like the Wild Brawl storytelling and steal the show. But it's an event. It's not a show. Yeah, I don't know. Hikaru Shida's feeling a little tired. All right. All right, yeah, so that was a very successful pay-per-view. What's next? What do we got to look forward to? Our next pay-per-view is in 111 days. All right. That is a very long time from now. I feel like what's next is to sit down and figure out friggin', yeah, how many dynamites we've got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 dynamites until our next pay-per-view. So yeah, I know some of these are like special event episodes, like let's see. Like, yeah, we've got an episode on January 1st, so like I don't know if that's New Year's Smash, but we'll probably try to get a big match on this show. I think one of the events is like an anniversary show or something. Yeah, basically what I'm saying is we need to figure out what the hell we're doing for 16 weeks leading up to a pay-per-view. It's way too early to start building to the matches that are actually going to be on the pay-per-view, but it might be a good idea to like figure out what it is that we want to do to like so that we can actually build up to it eventually. Yeah, I don't know if I should I mean, I've been streaming for an hour and a half. I think it's fine to call it here because I was planning on booking the pay-per-view and then actually taking some time to book some stuff. But yeah, this is going to be a lot of just me sitting here and like, just, oh, well, I can do this match, or I can do this match, or I can do this match. When should I do this match? Should it be 3 weeks from now? Should it be 4 weeks from now? Yeah, and I don't know if that's very entertaining content. So I think we're just going to call it here. The pay-per-view did really well. If you watched this far, thank you for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, please leave a like on the video. You can drop a comment if you like. Subscribe to the channel would be very much appreciated. You can catch me on Twitch, Hijo de Amigo, the same as my YouTube, Hijo de Amigo. No set schedule yet, but I typically stream like Friday, Saturday, or Sunday afternoons, Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, just thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.